So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf. That has been cut short. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rummenigge. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts.
Look, movement creates more options. And that...
Great chance! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's really well manoeuvred. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of...
There's the hit! Really well taken goal. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Botafogo clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Botafogo are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that was very necessary. Alexander-Arnold.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's Seedorf. And it's played forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rummenigge. Oh, that's neat. Out to the right. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Can he get it through? Now, what about a counter-attack? He's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? It's a really well-measured ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played. This is the time you need that pace.
Totti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Tries to get it clear. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Driving forward. And it's Hullet.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Totti. Spread it left. Ronaldinho puts it. Terrific header! And he's heaved it away. Haaland touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And now the breakaway. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that should get the job done. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good-looking ball. Back into the middle. Rodri. Forwards and with intent. And here's Messi. Fires from distance.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that's put paid to a promising move. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Totti. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And they can counter here. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And the whistle goes for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but...
And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's the chance to counter. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Rummenigge. Totti. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's a shade optimistic. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Totti looking to get on the end of this. Heads it! Oh, taken with style. And there he is, the epitome of enduring excellence. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Long ball by the goalkeeper. He's gone forward. And it's saved off. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Van Dijk simply refused to be outdone there. Alexander-Arnold. Messi in acres of space out wide.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Has a goal! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Alexander-Arnold. Passes short and short. Neymar! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Oh, well played. Cleared without complication. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a sweet ball, that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 18.
And it's Baggio. Pull it. Deftly away. Roberto Baggio. Nicely weighted ball. Good read, needed to be. Gently done.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Aims beyond the defence. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Let's Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pull it. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. And that has left him in a heap. Gavi, well seen, saw that coming. He's looking to set free a runner. Played out to the left flank.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to go deep. Can he put it away? Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's having a go. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Seedorf did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. 2 minutes to be added on. Passing nice and neat. It's Totti! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit...
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Showing great feet there. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Torres. Played out wide. Oh, that was vital.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played forward.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nedved. That is good alertness. And it's Nedved. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Oh, it's come loose. No way through, so back it comes. Still goalless at the moment. Akhirnya. That's a good ball played into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Rummenigge.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now there's a fine ball. And through to the goalkeeper. And he's intervened well there. Kyle Walker. Keeper's got good distance on that. Forwards and with intent. Rodri. Gavi. Haaland! Just sails past the upright.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Well, they've got it again. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nedved.
There they go, hunting again.
Haaland. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Distributed tidily. Aims beyond the defence. Showing good feet. Brilliantly cut out. Iniesta. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Great ball if he can get there. It's Totti! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
Van Dijk did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And here's Neymar.
If ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Rummenigge. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Substituição para o Sporting.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Totti! Oh, wow, that is fantastic! From Captain Fantastic! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's good running with the ball. Totti.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
And it's Walker. Darren Fletcher. And the counter is on. Fiddles it through. Haaland is onto this. Oh, it looked promising, but referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the action is back underway. Oh, nicely intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Haaland! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look.